What is going on, guys? ShotenRyu back at it again. This time we are going to talk about War Season, the one that just ended, and where we wound up, how things went, that kind of thing. Because we're going to go over some fights, and the first one up for grabs is this bullseye fight where I'm using Ironheart. Now, is this an absolutely positive matchup for your boy? No. No, it is not. Not even a little bit. As you can see here, I'm trying to bait specials, blocking them, taking minimal damage from that, going at it with my own special. But you know, let's see where we wound up after a while. Guess so, still doing the same thing, but my health is significantly lower than it was before. Why is that? You know, I'm getting poisoned because of the node that it's on. After a while, it's stuck at a wall, trying to make stuff happen, trying to bait stuff out. It's naturally not working because, you know, AI goes crazy. Taking minimal damage, parrying, getting stuck at a wall, trying to block things, failing miserably. Parrying that successfully, doing specials, trying to make stuff shake. You know, in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to work out very well. All the back pedals and stuff like that, this is just not a good matchup. Why'd I do this? I don't know why I did this. I did it a couple times in the past, and you know, didn't work out very well. So, you know, had to heal, go back in again, deal with this nonsense a second time. And you know, eventually we get him down because we gotta get him down eventually for the 100%. So now, we're gonna move on. When you start these fights, Ironheart versus Bishop, you always have to put your Rupture Repulsor on. Always. Because it's going to be terrible if you don't. Now, for this fight, I usually do this fight very well. Throw some Ruptures on there. He's going to try and heal by blocking. Just got to pay attention to your specials. Well, more importantly, to his specials. Because what's going to happen is he's going to go do his special 3, but luckily for me, I put on End Vulnerability. So, you know, first 3 hits I take don't count for anything. Thank God. So now we go back at it. Well, we try to anyway. Hit him with a special 1, knock his health down a little bit, pause all those ruptures. For those that don't know, Ironheart's light attacks can give you armor as well. And when you back up with Ironheart, you can inflict 2 ruptures after a certain time interval. So, you know, of course I get hit by something else again, but you know, indestructible, so it doesn't matter. And we can finish this off with a couple more light attacks, medium attacks, dodging specials hopefully like that. And we go back at him, special attack. That's not what it was. That does a lot of damage because of that puncture. And we go at it like that. Knock him out, then he's done. This next fight interests me a great deal, for reasons you wouldn't expect. Now, this fight is on an intercept node. Intercept node means it's on path 5, I think it's node 32, where you have to intercept him in order to take the protection off, because the protection takes like a percentage of the damage you do away. Now, Destroyer goes unstoppable if you try and intercept him. But the crazy thing about this is, Destroyer's also immune to slow. Slow stops unstoppable from happening. So what do? You just keep hitting him. And keep hitting him. I don't know if any of you know who Marshawn Lynch is. But all you do is keep running through his face over and over and over and over and over again. Throwing specials, hitting him, dodging his specials, like that. And then he'll just fall eventually. It's actually a really easy fight. Just make sure you don't get hit by the special attacks and then it's easy. Whack him like that, dodge, dodge. Don't touch me. Go right back at it. Yak, yak. And we finish him off like this. Just wait up. Get to him like this. Get to him like this. Special 2 to your face. And he's down. No protection needed. This is one of my favorite fights in all of Marvel Contest of Champions. The reason why my werewolf is rank 3. Werewolf versus Maestro. It doesn't matter where he is. It does not matter at all. Because what happens in this fight is, as soon as Maestro goes with that glancing, the ruptures really go into play. Now, make sure you throw the special 2s. Knock him down, stop the things from going off on Maestro. Get the howl going. Hit him with the special 2. Increased potency, ignoring the glance. So we just go to town. Town, 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 town. Afterwards, we wind up, after we dodge this a little bit more, go back, howl one more time. Now we get Curse of Lycanthropy. And what happens is everything is potentized a bit more. Potentized is not a word. Ignore me for that one. So now we go in here, extra potency, extra duration, and he just kind of drops like a fly after a little while. Hit him up a few more times. No, dodge, 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 and he's down. Don't touch me. Easy enough, right? So, Silk was whitelisted this war season. Why is that important? First off, Silk is one of the best champions in the entire game, with her kit as is. Secondly, this is a decay meta. What decay means is, essentially, you can stop unstoppables from happening with a slow as long as you knock an enemy down. And also, you get to stop damage over time effects from happening as long as your opponent has 3 or more debuffs on them. Silk naturally puts debuffs on the opponent. And also, she naturally puts slows on people. So combine those things, you can take any hazard shift node. Keep in mind, this Lady Deathstrike is on a hazard node. Why am I still at full health? Because the hazard node puts bleed and shocks on me. Why am I taking no damage? Look at all those debuffs on Lady Deathstrike. There's like 7 of them. 8, 9, 10, it doesn't really matter. But as long as Silk is whitelisted, hazard node shifts are useless. But yeah, this fight goes about as well as you think it would. Just waiting for this to end because it needs to end. There's really nothing else to report here. This fight is to just show you how powerful Silk really is in this meta. Mind you, I don't think she's going to be whitelisted next meta, so she's going to get banned a lot. But you know, hit her with this, knock her down, burst, and done. Moving on. Oh, you thought the Silk gameplay was done? You thought wrong. I was back up for this war, so someone came in, couldn't take Punisher down, so they called me to do it. It's just a whole bunch of a lot of damage. It goes unbelievably quickly. I take hits for some strange reason. Go in here like this, hit him with that, and knock him down quickly. Easy enough. Now, Ironheart versus Onslaught. First thing you want to do, make sure you have your Rupture Repulsor handy. If you don't, you're going to have a horrendously bad time. You are not going to win. Ever. Rupture's active. You can parry unblockable attacks when you have 5 or more debuffs. I think. I don't really know anymore. But you know, this fight goes fairly well. Dodging specials. Not blocking anything. So let's keep moving forward, because this fight takes a long time. Got crushed. I'm in the corner. What do I do, huh? We both have 3, so I'm going to throw mine first. Especially looks really cool. Plus you can't really skip them. Take this to the head! Yeah, it looked really cool. What I didn't realize is that it power drains you too. Didn't know that. Glad I know that for the future. The crush passive comes in, and I lose. So I have to go in here a second time, because I'm bad at this game, and run through this all over again. Dodging specials, sitting there because I'm bad at this game, getting hit by a 5-piece. It's like I forgot how to play this game or something. Take that, go and finish them off like that. Photon versus Shuri. Photon can block non-contact attacks. She can parry them, which is why that's happening. With that being said, this fight is actually really easy because not many people can parry Shuri. So I wait for her to throw a special here. There it is. Block that. Now, an interesting thing about this fight, which didn't actually come to pass, is that Photon's medium attacks cannot miss. Shuri has a mechanic where if she charges a heavy attack, when she has 10 of those stacks in the top right corner, she goes untouchable. Photon's medium attacks that sounds really bad. They don't miss. And also, if you're in pure light form, you have all the Furies, of course, but none of your attacks can miss. You can touch untouchable targets, like it showed there. Photon was in normal form, so the medium attacks hit her, but the light attacks did not. Photon versus Photon, I was giving it a go, did not think this would go as well as it did, but we're in pure light form now, so now we go crazy. Hit her, nope. Dodge that. Throw the special 2, do a whole bunch of damage there. Now she's in pure light form. I can dodge her regular attacks, but once the specials come out, I cannot block those. So I have to hold heavy before my combo ends and hope that she throws heavy attacks. Now, I've been showing you guys some really good fights, really good content. Now, this Mantis was the bane of my entire war season. This particular one. She is on a heavy hitter node, which means I cannot stop her heavy attacks. And she inflicts a Tranquilize on you at the start of a fight. Tranquilize, what it does is stops your abilities from activating. I believe it's your offensive capabilities, your offensive ability accuracy. So a lot of my things that Silk can do, she can't stop them from happening anymore. So I take this 4-piece to the head, I fall asleep and take more hits to the head, and now this is me just trying to salvage the fight. Because, spoiler alert, I lose. And it's not particularly close. So we're gonna jump forward a little bit. I did get considerable damage on her. Trying to intercept, trying to just make stuff shake. She's throwing heavy attacks out the wazoo. I don't normally say the word wazoo, but here we are. Giving her the 6-7 piece, intercepting, because that's all I can really do. Go in there like that, throw some heavies. The slow isn't happening because I cannot do it. I throw that at her because I'm about to fall asleep and I lose. Now, mind you, you thought that it was just gonna be with one champ that I fall like this. Au contraire. I told you Mantis was the bane of my existence, and I meant that. I can't do anything about this, so I try to dodge it, it's not working. Encroaching sleep comes in, and I panic somehow. I hit her with the heavy attack, knock her down. You'd think I'd be able to do something about this. Hit her with that, Oh yeah, now we're going somewhere. Only 5% health left. You think it worked out pretty well for me. Oh, contraire. Just wait on it. Ugh. It did. But yeah, that's the war season. We wound up Plat 3, high Plat 3, trying to get to Plat 2 next season. But yeah, that's our war season in a nutshell. Well, mine at least. Shout out to the Alliance, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.